convoy and what you're all doing. You're all standing up for what you believe in. You know, I just want to be really clear that everybody understands that this is bigger than one person. This is bigger than one organization. This is bigger than one group of people. While my face may be up here a lot, my mouth is doing a lot of the jabbering crap. This is not me. I'm a representation of a lot of people that are working very, very hard to put this on. I don't say their names because I think it's up to them to introduce themselves for obvious reasons, especially as we get closer to the East Coast. But boy, do I wish I could bring them all up on stage and show you who they are. And maybe one day they'll let themselves be known. But if they choose not to, I'm okay with that. That's the best part about being an American is it's your choice. You get to make that decision. Through this process, I've seen a lot of groups, people come and go, putting this thing together. Last night, I've seen many of those same people show up here. And I'm happy to see that they saw it was bigger than themselves and that they could put away that tape measure, if you know what I'm saying. To those other organizers of other groups and things like that weren't happy with the way some of the planning was going, I deeply apologize for that. I'm sorry. We had a mission, we have a goal, and we are putting it together. But I'm happy to see you here now. Thank you for showing up. As we get closer to Hagerstown, I want to make sure that everybody understands that it's going to be a gut check for yourself and how much dedication you have into this. And everybody's going to have to make decisions for themselves, not for the group, but for themselves. And nobody should be treated differently because they choose to leave at some point during this convoy or whatever. Go back to work because they need the income, go see their daughters, their sons, their mamas, their papas. This is an American movement for all Americans and ultimately for people around the world, hopefully. But it takes each and every single one of us to decide for ourselves how committed and how far we're willing to go with this. I'm not going to stand up here and tell you to go into D.C. because I really, truly don't believe that you should go downtown D.C. I think it's dangerous to do so. A lot of people are asking what's the plan for D.C. A lot of people want to know. I'm going to Hagerstown. That's all I know right now. I'm going to go to Hagerstown, and I'm going to try to get some politicians to come and talk to the people there in Hagerstown without us going downtown. I want them to come to us. I'm doing that for a couple reasons, and I'm just going to be blunt about it, especially since most of us here in this room right now are drivers in this convoy and we're not the public. Now, I'm sure people are live streaming this, and that's okay. I'm doing this for a couple reasons. One, for the safety of the convoy and the people that are participating in this convoy, to hopefully protect against a false flag mother, you know what. They're going to do everything they can to discredit us. They're going to do everything they can to find weaknesses. They're going to do everything they can to take us down. Because when the American people unite, from both the left, the right, male, female, black, white, every religion, whatever you may be, whatever walk of life you come from, when the American people unite, it scares the shit out of them.
Yeah. We'll be your laxative. We're supposed to be afraid of us.
I cannot personally I cannot personally advocate for going into D.C., and I'm not going to, because I don't want that on my hands, these people doing some bad shit to all of you. And that's what they will do. I promise you, they will do that. And it's our own government that's going to do it to you. Not just bad actors from some segment of our country, or some train of thought people whacked out, either far right or far left. These people are going to come after us. They want to take us down. They already are trying. They're already trying.
I haven't been there in D.C., but what I'm hearing is they're barricading everything off anyway.
The point that I'm trying to make here is, we get to Hagerstown, I'm going to ask for some patience when we get there. I'm going to ask for some time for diplomacy. Trust me, I'm not going to give in to that. But I need you guys to be patient when we get there. I need you guys to hang out and help me wait this out. See, the thing is, that many American people all united in their backyards, making the hairs on the back of their necks stand up. And I believe, I don't know for sure, I'm not going to pretend to know, I'm not going to tell you some bullshit, but I do believe that they will come and talk to us. I do believe that they will hear our message. And I do believe with just the right enough pressure, they will end these, sorry, I lost my language. They will end these mandates. They will agree to accountability, congressional hearings, bipartisan hearings and investigations into the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic transparently, and start holding some of these people that stripped away our freedoms accountable. Patience and prayer. We got one more stop before we're in the backyard. That's Cambridge, Ohio. That's a friendly place for us. But after that, it's not so much anymore. We all need to rely on each other going forward here. We need to lean on our neighbors. We need to lean on each other. And we need to remember that it's not just the trucks in this convoy. That it's the cars, it's the campers, it's the motorcycles, shit, it's a moped if they can keep up. We're going to need to lean on each other. We're going to need to look after each other. We're going to need to be a community. We're going to need to be a family. We're going to need to police each other. Because when we get there, we got nobody but ourselves, and hopefully the nation, the American people on our backs. But when we get there, I'm telling you, I'm seeing it, I'm hearing it, they're waiting for us, and they want to take us down.
Not gonna happen.
We need to remember that when we get into Hagerstown, to be prepared for that, to take care of one another, and to support each other, and to have a little patience when we get to Hagerstown to do this first diplomatically. Not politically, but diplomatically. There's some options on the table that we had. Now, I don't know if any of our voices carry loud enough for this, if anybody's there or not, but we do have options on the table. Like maybe calling for a nationwide trucker strike. Shut them down. We never have to leave Hagerstown and the keys across the nation turn to the left. We're told that the pilots have our back, we're told that the railroad workers will have our back, and we're told that the American people have our back, and America can stand united and shut the whole thing down.
Yes.
Now I'm going to say, they ain't going to like me saying that. But this is my point. We will be diplomatic. We will talk this out. We will figure a solution. But I'm telling you, I'm not giving in.
We have leverage.
We have a message. And we're going to follow through with that message. We have a mission. We're going to follow through with that mission. But I'm hoping to do it diplomatically. And again, I don't want to turn the keys to the left because that's the last thing a truck driver wants to do is stop feeding this nation. We need the American people on our side, and how do we keep them by our side? By being diplomatic and not going down there and causing a ruckus.
What about one day everybody goes to their capital city?
You, sir, are about touching on my next point. The other option we got, and we do this all together, see, not just my voice, not just one of the organizers' voices, but all of your voices. We get to Hagerstown and there's no movement, they ain't coming to see us, they ain't doing anything, that's the other option. You go live on all your Facebooks, Twitters, whatever the heck is all out there, YouTubes, everything, and you tell everybody, you tell the entire country to go to their state capitals. You tell them to go to their state capitals and do the very same thing that we're doing right now, right here. They go to the state capitals and they stay there. And then the state puts pressure on the federal government to come talk to us. That's the other option. They can't censor it. Look on the freeway. The people are seeing it. The people know it. And they're trying. And you're right. They are censoring. They're censoring the crap out of me. There ain't no doubt about it. But there has been so much coverage through independent media, which, by the way, right now, there's a lot of media that's walking around that is independent. Can we please give them a round of applause? Independent media folks that are here, the people that are documenting this for history's sake or whatever their reasons may be, are the ones that are going to tell our story. They are the ones that are speaking the truth, and they're the ones that are going to make sure we are not forgotten about in the future. These people are the ones that are down here putting it on the line right with us. I had one tell me that he was willing to go to jail with us.
Yep.
I don't want to go to jail. At this point, I'm going to put it out like this. If you, as individuals, choose to go down into D.C. property, or you, as individuals, decide to shut down the Beltway, you're doing that as individuals, and you're not doing that as the People's Convoy. Because the People's Convoy is about all the people, not yourself.
Right. That's good. What about with the politicians that basically choose to get in there and everything else that's going on with us as well? We know if we leave these identifiers in there, what do we do? I mean,
you vote them out. You replace them. Next election, you show up to the polls. You do your research on your candidates. Look, we can't do anything about the politicians that are in office right now. There ain't nothing we can do about it. But we sure as hell can start cleaning house. And I'll tell you right now, I really, seriously, don't know that a single one of them that's been in office in the last 2 years is worth keeping in their seats. I know there's good people there. I ain't going to deny there are good people there. And I think those good people are the ones that will come and talk to us. I hope so. Both on the left and the right, independents, whoever. I hope they come and talk to us and hear what we're saying, and that they proactively try to push this through the congressional leadership to get something done. But honestly, the biggest thing, the most important thing you can do outside of what we're doing right now is make sure you're registered to vote, research your candidates, and clean house. Vote in the primary this summer. Vote in the primary, because that way you actually have a decision on which candidate is representing your party.
We voted in 2020 and that didn't work out for us.
Yeah. Can't give up.
Clean out the Senate and the House. That makes a difference, ma'am, I promise you.
Well, I'm elected everybody ex-military, veteran as well. When we get up there, I know we do have some security, but we have some military training. And
alright. What?
The people of the law is the law would say that's going to make a difference, but how
wants to go to local assembly, please visit onefacts.us. Yeah?
I'll vote for you, Brian. You
Do not vote for me. You know nothing about me other than me being a talking head up here.
I've heard what you said. I've heard what you said. I know enough to know that you're
Let me put it this way. I have no intention of ever running for political office.
I've heard that before.
No, seriously.
So you mean you're not a lifetime politician? That sounds perfect.
Great. Everybody raise your hand and vote for Brian.
Brian! Listen, man. I work for no one.
Can you hear us?
Why? Because it's time to remind these people in Washington that they work for